Hi guys, welcome back. We're gonna head over to Target today. I'm gonna check out all of the new Studio McGee Threshold line, as well as the Hearth and Hand line. We're gonna go ahead and check out the dollar section and see what they have. I know that there's a lot of new stuff that has released for this fall season, and I can't wait to check it out. Let's go shopping together. So I actually went to two different Targets because one of my Targets has a better selection of the Hearth and Hand line, and then one has a better selection of the Threshold line. So I just had to go to both just to show you guys the best selection of everything. So let's start with the Hearth and Hand line. And then after this Hearth and Hand line, we'll move over to the dollar section from this Target. Then we'll go to the other Target, look at the dollar section in that, and then do the Threshold line from that Target. Starting off in the candle section, I love the selection that Hearth and Hand has for candles, especially during seasonal times like the fall. I just think they smell so good, and I love the variety of sizes that they come in. So they have a really big one for $40, and then they have the smallest one for only $6.99. So there's a wide range of prices and sizes for these candles, and they also just smell so yummy. As always, they had their pottery selection, and they had a few new mugs this year for the autumn time. So I love this blue one. I just have never seen this color from Hearth and Hand before. I thought it was very unique. These were all $6.99, and I just love the burnt orange tree on this white mug. I just think it looks simple and just really pretty and sophisticated. When I saw these little pictures online, I thought that they were going to be a lot bigger than they were. These are tiny, like probably the size of my hand, so that kind of explains why they're only $10, but they're definitely a cute little decor piece. They would be perfect to put like sugar or creamer in for your coffee station in the morning. I think those little pictures next to this new pour over coffee maker would just look so aesthetic and cute for a little coffee station, and it just gives that perfect nice warm touch of gold, and it's just unique. It's not something you see every day. So this is a new fall arrangement this year, and I personally love the vase on this. I'm not the biggest fan of the florals. I just think they look a little bit too fake almost, in my opinion, but I do really love the muted red color on the leaves. This picture is so pretty and neutral, and it would just be perfect for a floating shelf or above an empty wall or even a bed. A lot of new stems this year, from dried bunny tails like this to faux stems, and I love the different variety that they had, from neutral colors to your reds and more purples for the fall. So many different options here. This was a bunch that was a little bit shorter. This has the same muted red leaf tone as that pre-arranged arrangement. So if you like those leaves, it's really nice that you can get a little bunch and make your own arrangement out of it. I love these scalloped edges on these fluted plates. It just gives a little bit more character. They just are very unique and interesting, and would be a perfect display on a floating shelf in a kitchen. Now let's move on to the dollar spot. So this dollar spot in the store didn't have that much, but it did have a few things that I just wanted to point out. So this cute little welcome mat that says hello on it. They had a few amber glass lanterns in a few different sizes. These would be really cute, I think, if you live in a warmer state and you can have these outside during the fall time. But now we're actually at the other Target and they had so many of these slush pumpkins. These are pretty small and they're $1 each, but I think that these are gonna be perfect for a bowl filler or placed in a dough bowl. They would also just be a great little third accent piece to just kind of spruce up your styling a little bit and to add a little more touch of fall. Again, these wicker ones and all of these little small pumpkin guys, I just think would look so cute just in a bowl, having a moment by itself. These bigger ones are actually storage jars and they had a pumpkin and an acorn, and I'm not really sure what that plum color one was, but those were $5 each. These twisted candlesticks are so cute. They're definitely a designer dupe for ones that I've seen online. I know Anthropologie sells some very similar for like $30, so considering that these are only $1, I mean, that's a great deal. So now we're working our way over to the Studio McGee / Threshold line. I love this big vase. It's so neutral, so beautiful, and it definitely looks like it could be a high-end piece, but without the high-end price. Their pillow selection for fall includes some velvet pillows, some knitted pillows, and then also these like snowball-like pillows. I thought that these were going to be pumpkins at first when I saw them. They're not pumpkins, they're just round balls, but I have seen these a lot on interior design websites and whatnot, so I think that this round ball pillow is a trending thing. So I mean, it's nice that Threshold gave us a more affordable option of these pillows here at Target. I love the block print on this pillow, and the colors are just so muted. It's like a muted green, tannish almost, and it's just beautiful. This was $25 and it was pretty small, so I would say that's a little bit pricey for this pillow, but I mean, it is really cute, so you pick and choose what you want. I love the vase on this little wheatgrass arrangement. Both of these arrangements were around $20, and I just feel like that is a little bit pricey for the size of them. I feel like they could have definitely made them a lot bigger for the price. But I mean, if you are into pre-arranged pieces like this, these would be a great option. I love this woven pumpkin. It's definitely a designer dupe for the woven pumpkins at Pottery Barn. It's about half the price here at Target than it is at Pottery Barn. And I really like the basket weave texture that this one has specifically. This dried floral bunch was new too, and I just love the neutral brown tones on this one. Here are some new wreaths that they released for the fall. Honestly, I feel like they look a little bit Christmassy to me, but you can definitely get away with using it for multiple seasons. So many new vases here. I'm pretty sure these ones with the handles are trying to mimic the designer ones from mcgee & Co. They have some similar ones that look like this on their website that are just not for this price. This little guy was $10. Honestly, save your money. This was like the size of my thumb. I don't know why this was $10, but I will say the colors on these florals are beautiful. It's that nice deep burgundy tone, which is just so beautiful to me and just kind of elegant for fall. And here is the faux floral section for the Threshold line. I was actually pleasantly surprised with all of the new selection that both Hearth and Hand and Threshold had for the florals this year. I think that there's a lot of different options, a lot of different styles, and you can definitely find something that will match your style. I wasn't the biggest fan of this bright red color, but I think that the amount of leaves that you get on this floral stem is definitely worth the price, and you can always just easily spray paint it to be a more muted color if that's what you prefer. This grass wreath was only $30, and I think that that is a great price. I have seen very similar wreaths over at Crate & Barrel and different designer websites for $150. So I mean, I think $30 is a great deal. I've even seen similar wreaths to this at HomeGoods, and those are up to $50. So I really think that $30 for this wreath is a great price. This is a new little unique piece. It says that it's handcrafted and everyone is different, so I thought that that was really fun and just kind of a unique thing for Target to do. These amber glass pumpkins are so pretty. I love both of the tones of these. So they have a darker, smaller one, and then they have a bigger one with a lighter kind of champagne color. They're both just beautiful and neutral and definitely look very high end. They had a few Halloween-like decor and arrangements here. I'm not that big into Halloween, but for those of you that are, I just wanted to give you a quick sneak peek. But here are some new pre-arranged vases from Threshold. They had a lot of the same sort of style of these pre-arranged vases, but they just had a whole bunch of different shapes and sizes of them. I have to show you guys this little mushroom bowl filler. I love this. If you are not new here, you know that I am obsessed with mushrooms for this season, and I just think these wicker mushrooms in a bowl, maybe mixed with some pumpkins too. Perfect. Love that look. But that is it for today's Shop With Me video. No haul at the end of today's video. I actually did a curated fall home decor haul of everything that I got on this Target shopping trip, as well as a whole bunch of other stores. So if you are interested, I will leave that on the end screen here. You can go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it already. But I hope this gave you a little bit of insight of what you can expect to see at Target this year for the fall time. And if you are new here, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. You're the best. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.